Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be episode 3 in my craft fair series. And today's craft is going to be these little wooden ornaments that I created. So I ordered these wood chips from AliExpress and it came in a pack of 50. Sorry, that's probably really loud. These were $10 for 50 chips. And I painted a snowman, a penguin, and a Rudolph onto them and then sold these at my craft fair. I sold about half of them. I made 5 of each design. I don't know exactly how many of each design I sold because my sister is the one that cleaned up everything from the craft fair and brought everything back to her place, and I have yet to meet up with her to collect all those things. So I will show you how I made my snowman, my penguin, and my Rudolph. They're really, really simple. I used just Craft Smart acrylic paints in a black, brown, dark yellow, and white. And then for my Rudolph, I also had some felt for the ears in brown. These little pom-poms with like garland pieces coming out of them that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. And then some black, what is this? Oh, what are these? You know, the wire thingies. I'm having a total mind blank right now. That I then wound around a glue stick to make like the antlers. Pipe cleaners. Ha! There we go. Pipe cleaners, guys. All right, so we will start out and get my brush here. So we'll do the easiest one first, which is going to be our snowman. So I just get the white and I cover the entire front. Make it nice and simple. If you just paint the entire front. You get a nice coat going on here, and you're going to need to do 2 to 3 coats of paint just because it's wood and the paint soaks into the wood and then you can see the grain. So we'll let that dry. We will grab our next brush and we will do our reindeer. These are a lot of fun to do with your kids if you have kids. I enjoyed making them with my nephews. They had a blast painting, creating their own ornaments. It was a lot of fun. The brown, you definitely need multiple coats dependent upon how you want your reindeer to look. I've realized the brown winds up being really, really, really light for some reason. Right? Oops. And then, for the penguin, I like to get a more detailed brush because we're going to draw the black on after we paint the white. So I personally like to make mine look kind of hearty. So I start with the dot, where the hole that you're gonna, hang it from, and going down just a little bit, I make a little kind of heart shape. And then I go in. And the reason I do the white first is because then I can go over it with the black and clean up any mistakes that I make. And then we're going to go back out, boop, all the way to the sides. Boop, And that is going to be the base of my penguin. Right now, it looks like poo, but once I get the black on there and I get the detail going, it's going to look really cute. Alright, and since that one's dry, we're going to go on and we'll do one more layer for the snowman. Sorry, I just had to blow in the hole real quick so that the paint didn't mess it up. I need to be able to put my string through there. Alright, we're going to rinse that brush. Alright, and then I need to print. I don't know why I didn't do that one the first time. Alright, get that out of the way. Alright. Alright, and then to do my snowman, I just take the bottom of my brush. This is a number 6 brush. And I'm going to dip it into the black. And then I like to do 6 dots for the mouth. So I go down straight for the middle, go out, 1, 2, and then go up 2 more. Boop, 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 boop. And then for the eyes, I go again straight down and then out. More on that eye. Boom. And we have our snowman. And in just a minute, I will use the dark yellow and paint a carrot nose. So we'll let that dry. For our Rudolf here, we will do the same thing. Go down, and we have eye. But with the Rudolf, I like to go down twice. So then we go down a little bit, and we go down a little bit. So you get a more oblong shaped eye, because I like to put white. And then we will go back to our penguin. Alright, so for our penguin, I'm then going to take my black and I do I use my number 6 to get all the way around. So I can get all of this major stuff here. And then I do my best to try to keep that heart shape I was doing. But then I'm going to come in with a number 0 brush to really get those fine details that I want. Alright, I'm going to rinse that one. So let's grab our number 0 brush here. And then we're going to go in and try to do up all of the fine details. So I like to get mine a little wet. Come in here, get the black, and then do the fine details. Right, and on the other side. You just want to kind of smooth this all out. I mean, it's not like penguins are perfect. I'm sure if you really examine them, they all have their own little fine flaws, just like we do. All right. And we're going to do the same thing for the eyes. So we're going to take our black on the end, and we're going to put a dot here, and a dot here, and then come in with the beak. All right. Before I completely forget, I need my 00 brush so that I can do the nostrils on the beak. So now we're going to move on to our orange, well, dark yellow. So for the snowman's nose, I'm going to go back to my thicker 0 here. And I just start in the middle of the eyes and draw a triangle. Boop. Very simple, very easy, cute little snowman. For the penguin, I do a little beak that's, so we have a little triangle kind of going here. And so it's like an oblong diamond, I guess is the best way to name that. I don't know how well you can see that. But yeah, so a little like oblong diamond thing going on. And then I like to take, I thought it was a 00, but it's also a 0 by Artist Loft, but it's a lot smaller and thinner of a head. So then I take this one and I dip it into my black and just ever so slightly add, boop, boop, so that he has like little nostrils. And then I feel like it gives the penguin just that much more characteristics. So there's that little guy. And so those two are done, and we're just gonna let them dry. Right. And then for dear Rudolph over here, we are going to actually pull out the hot glue gun. We have our little nose, which we're going to then just stick right here in the center. Like so. So see, we have Rudolph's nose. And then I like to flip him over, and I like to do the ears first. And so I take from the center here and I just go out just a little bit. And there's ear 1. And then same thing on the other side, just add a little bit. And then we have ear 2. Just gonna have to move up a little bit. So when you flip it over, boom, see, we have Rudolph's little ears. How adorable is that? Oops. There we go. So Rudolph's little ears with his cute little nose. And then we take the antlers, and you're going to want to straighten out kind of one edge and get it exactly how you want it to sit behind him. That looks good. And then same thing, a little bit of hot glue right on the edge of the ears. And then we're going to stick these on. See? All right, and then we go back to our number 0 brush. Move that out of the way. Get a little bit of our black, and going down from the nose, I like to do like the little cat smile. And we'll stick right there. And then boop, we have Rudolph. So those are all 3 of the ornaments that I did for the craft fair. I sold them for $1 a piece. And like I said, I was able to sell half of them. So not bad for a craft fair that didn't have a ton of people coming through it. So if you've been following along, please make sure that you leave a comment down below on this video, as well as the last 2 videos in the craft fair series, so that you can be entered into my giveaway. And until next time, have a great rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.